To change gears a little bit, Ray, I feel like you're getting more popular on YouTube and Twitter and things, and people say all sorts of things about why you do what you do. And so maybe we could just take a second to say, like, why do you do what you do? Like, just from your own words, because so many people just basically make up things. And so I was just curious about your position on that.
Um, as part of my understanding what I'm doing here in the world, uh, uh, checking ideas and uh, looking for new perspectives, checking what people believe, and trying to avoid the bad interpretations that lead to bad actions and results. It's all just part of the same process of looking for something to do.
And maybe just a elevator pitch of your general hypothesis, like the what you say on the front of your webpage, the idea that energy and structure are interdependent at every level. Like I made a video about this not fairly recently, but it's like because the nutrition world is so stuck on different diets. Like, what is obviously this whole conversation is about how complex everything is, but your work gets reduced down to kind of a caricature of, like, you drink 2 gallons of milk and 2 gallons of orange juice and a bag of sugar, and then you're doing your Peat diet. So what is your perspective of what maintains health, and then what is the differentiator into the state of sickness?
There are two simple choices. One, that the genes have been laid out, have created a blueprint for creating the structures, and all the energy has to do is help to roll those out, and once they're in place, just to keep them running. Like that orientation leads to the idea that the less you live, the longer you will live. The idea that you're going to burn up your the the whole apparatus will wear out the faster you use it. That all comes from the reductionist idea of a machine laid out in genetic blueprints. It's a machine powered by a Rube Goldberg system, which is 20th century science. And the other picture is the developmental picture, that energy flowing from the sun through the atmosphere is creating structures, that the flow of energy itself generates structures, and the faster the energy flows, the more complex the structure becomes, and the more energy is saved in the system in the form of complexity of structure. And the efficiency increases, but the waste is part of what is powering it. You don't have to think in terms of the efficiency of the system, because the energy flowing through the system, even though the oxidative apparatus is getting more efficient, you're building a bigger system faster than the complexity and efficiency accumulates. So it's the speed with which you can waste the energy while responding to it, building your complexity, that is holding up the whole structure. And It's simply a picture of an ecosystem responding physically to energy. It doesn't violate any of the known physical laws. It uses them in more intelligent ways than the Rube Goldberg science of membranes, genes, and so on.
And then you feel like you're following it. Like this is not some idea that you cooked up on your own. Like you feel like you're following in a tradition of people like St. Georgie, like Otto Warburg, like Koch, and others.
Yeah. Even earlier, J.C.
Mm-hmm.
Bose was one of my first uh, inspirations.